Hi, I'm Mal, and welcome to another episode of Mini Model Makes. To begin with, I'll start with an apology. It's been a while since my last episode, and I'm sorry about that, but I work in the NHS in the UK, for those people who aren't from the UK. So I work in a hospital. It's the winter months, as well as having COVID pressures. It's sort of been horrendous work-wise at the minute. I've been really busy. I've been coming home and I've been really tired and not really wanting to do hobby, let alone make videos. So I apologise for that. I've just not felt like it, not had time or energy, which leads me on to my next bit. I now have COVID. I did a test the other day. It came up positive, so I'm waiting for a PCR. Actually, I just feel like really snotty at the minute and I've got a cold. So I apologise if I sneeze or sniff or cough on these videos. One of those things. I've got no other symptoms at the minute. I've still got my taste and all that sort of thing. I just feel like I've got a really bad cold and a really itchy nose at the moment. So it's Christmas. Fortunately, I didn't test positive till 2 days after Christmas, so at least I got Christmas with the family, which was good. I'm kind of locked myself away in my man cave. I'm in my spare bedroom at home. I'm not allowed near anybody. Even though, ironically, my wife feels really ill. She's not tested positive for COVID, so I don't know what she's got. But I digress anyway, talking about myself. This is about hobby. So yeah, sorry, I've not really done a high elf video recently. For people who've been trying to follow me, big massive thank you to everyone who is following me from a Warhammer point of view, fantasy point of view, which is great. I've had loads of positive messages from people and encouragement, which is amazing. So without much further ado, I'll show you what progress I have been making. I've got a couple of starter units finished and some bits and pieces. I've bought a couple of items since my last update, which I'm really excited to show you, and I'll go from there, my plans for the future. Alright, so I'll get all my overhead cameras set up and we'll run through what I've been doing. And as you can see, I finally have a dragon. Amazing. I picked it up from Troll Trader. It was £50 plus the postage. I've got a Dragon Prince with a sword. He's missing a shield, but not the end of the world. Most importantly, I've got the Dragon Mage, which is what my youngest son really wants to use. So happy I've got him. It's a low tabletop quality, so I'm going to have to dip these in the bio strip and paint them up myself, and just be really careful I don't break them in the stripping and scrubbing process. Dragon itself is also in pretty good condition. The only thing I can find is there's a little break in his reins here. Not the end of the world. I can figure something out maybe to sort that out or repair it. And I had to repair his seat. Same again, not the end of the world, bit of plastic glue. This is also sort of badly painted. Same again, I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do in the stripping process. I'll probably get my bio strip and just paint it all over the dragon and just leave it sort of in that kind of state as best I can. With a bit of luck, he might fall apart a little bit in the stripping process as well if it's not too badly glued, to make him a bit easier to paint. However, I don't know. But really, really happy I've got that dragon as a beautiful centerpiece for the army, and he's pretty much in good nick. All the dragons I've still come across on eBay, people want daft money for really broken dragons, missing pieces. The reins are the big things. They seem to be missing an awful lot, and people just want daft money for them. So I know I paid £50 for this, but I think that's pretty good considering what the market is at the minute and the fact that it's got everything on him to play with, which is good. So really happy with that, and we'll move on. So not many purchases really recently, but all of them sort of quite important. I managed to pick up the most powerful mage in the old world, Teclis himself. metal, which is great. He's going to go well in my army. Still don't have Tyrion yet. He's proving to be quite elusive and expensive. I've come close a few times on eBay. Really want Alariel, but Alariel's stupid money, which is annoying because you see the odd one go for like a tenner, and then all the one they sort of sneak through the net, and then all the ones that are on there are like £90, which is just disgraceful. I'm not bothered which version I get, the old one or the newer one. I don't care, I just want an Alariel for my army to go with my White Lions Death Star unit. Yes, I know, Mal is dirty if he's going to play a game. Alright, everyone can have a go at me now. But yeah, here's the main mage, Techley. And then, I can't remember, he cost me about a tenner, actually, which was quite good. A really good pickup. Then I got these two. I had a cheeky little buy it now. In fact, I can zoom in, can't I? I had a cheeky little bid sort of offer on eBay, which was accepted. I picked up these two. They cost me £12 together, and it's the plastic mage set. He's already started his first bath in the paint stripper, which is why he's a sticky black mess at the minute. I'm actually out of paint stripper. I need to get a new pot. But the paint stripper does make the plastic fall apart, which is good, which just means I need to reassemble them. But I've got two plastic mages there, which means I can sell the metal mages I had. I'd rather have a full plastic army, really, apart from the characters, because we don't want failcast. But that's it, purchases wise. As I say, I'm keeping an eye out, but the more I now have the army that I want, the harder it is to get the few outstanding pieces, and I'm trying to get them at the right deal as well, which makes it even more difficult. Okay, what I'll do is I'll get out the models that I've finished painting for now, and I'll show you off my progress. So I've completed 10 Swordmasters, including the command. Really happy with how these came out in the classic white and blue colour scheme. Accented with gold just to make them, you know, stand out from normal infantry a little bit more. Show the specialist sort of nature that they're an elite regiment. Really happy with how the blonde hair has gone on these as well. In fact, I'll zoom in for you a little bit. So just some classic Swordmasters there. Good tabletop standard. As I say, I'm not a Golden Demon painter. I never will be. But really happy with this. What I've sort of gone for is I'm painting up 10 models at a time. The idea behind it is I'm essentially painting the first couple of ranks of the unit. As I go back, I will go back and fill out the units more. But as you're playing a game, your first two ranks get seen more. You remove your casualties from the back, so they'll stay on the table a bit longer. And it's just a way that when I start playing some games, maybe before the army's finished, you can see the work in progress. You can see what sort of effort I'm putting in, and it still makes it a bit more visually appealing. But really happy with the Swordmasters. They'll be a bodyguard for a mage at some point on foot, which I picked up recently as well. What I'll do is I'll go back and I'll do another 10 another time. But I want to move on and get at least 5 of my silver helms painted, possibly some of the White Lions. Alright, I'll move on to the next unit. So here's the first 2 ranks of my Spearman. As I've already explained why I'm doing 2 ranks at a time. I've got the command group done. I really need to find some transfers to go on the banner. High elf transfers are rare, therefore they're exceedingly expensive, and my freehand skills are nowhere near good enough. What we'll do is I'll look at raiding maybe Eldar transfer sheets or something along those lines, see if there's something on there that might fit the high elven aesthetic. Anybody got any ideas on transfers, please leave me a comment, which would be amazing. Classic elf blue colour scheme with the armour and the white cloth, and then I've done the champion shield in the reverse colours. What I will do as well is I will put up a video on how I do the really simple gems in the middle of the shields for people. Once again, you know, these are, sorry, zoom in a little bit on them. They're a tabletop standard, you know. I'm the first person to admit I'm not a Golden Demon winner. Never will be. But happy with those for my army. So I've got 10 archers, they're finally complete. I'm not sure whether, I know with the 6th edition rules, they were sort of good in blocks of 10. I can't remember if 7th or 8th they were better in blocks of 20. But once again, I'm going to do these archers 10 at a time. They were a bit more complex. I wasn't happy with the white. I think I remember talking about it on my last video, was these were sort of a work in progress then. But the finish now, happy with those. I'm not sure what to do with the banner, whether to actually paint up the actual banner that comes with the model and then try and find some transfers for it. I was thinking an Imperial Knight. There's a horse on an Imperial Knight transfer, horse's head, which might be okay for these elves. Off the top of my memory, I can't remember what it exactly it looks like, or if it's got a futuristic look to it, which would be a shame. Or to go the really old school route and do the old paper banners, just colour photocopy or colour print one of the old school elven banners and just attach it with PVA glue to the actual banner itself. But really happy with the archer unit. That's now, you know, I've got a unit of archers, unit of spearmen, unit of swordmasters, small units, I grant you, but, you know, doing really well with that. I'll show you what else I've painted. And the last thing I've managed to get done since the last video, I've got a little kit bashed battle standard bearer done. He can go in sort of my unit of spearmen, which will probably be somewhere in the middle of my army. Really happy with him. As I say, tabletop standard, and same as the archers. I'm still not sure whether to paint up the banner you get with the archer set, which would belong with that, or to do a paper banner colour photocopied out of one of the high elf books. Jury's out on that. What I would like to say to anyone watching this video, if you've got any ideas for banners or really cool transfers or anything like that, please leave a message on this video, get in touch with me. I'd be really interested to hear from you with how you've done it and your approach. A little bit of community knowledge goes really far. Anybody who's got any cool websites who could print off transfers, anything like that, please get in touch. It'd be amazing. Thank you. That's it for now. This is the last model I had, so what I'll do is I'll wrap up this video. See you shortly. So that was, I believe, episode 5. Done and dusted on my High Elf Army restoration for Warhammer Fantasy Battle. I will endeavour to get a couple more units finished at least quite quickly and do an update very soon, which would be good. I'm still locked down. Ironically, I'm on leave now as well, which is great. I've got COVID when I'm on my holidays. So over the next couple of months, I plan to get a lot more done on the armies and hopefully get a couple of updates in there for you. I've got a few more videos to do at the minute. I've got some presents for Christmas which I want to do some unboxings of. That's for a different game called Conquest. And I want to do a video on how I've been painting the gems on my high elves, because someone's asked about that, and I thought that'd be a good little 5-minute video for people to have a look at and put online. Not much more to say apart from it is Christmas. We're still in the 12 days of Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope you got what you wanted, and a Happy New Year. Please stay safe out there. Please like, subscribe and share. It'd be amazing if I got over 1,000 viewers, if I could do that by the end of the upcoming year. It'd be amazing. I don't expect to make a living out of this. My hobby skills aren't good enough, my video skills aren't good enough, and I don't wear low-cut tops while I paint. Sorry, that's a bit catty. But I'm sure you can appreciate the people who are successful on YouTube. Don't blame them for it. So, yeah, bye for now. Please stay safe and hope to see you shortly.